When you think about your country and you think about who you left behind, because you work so hard for women's rights, I know you stay in touch. How are the women you left behind?
Leaving them back in Afghanistan was the worst experience. Every time when I think of it, when I speak about it, it makes me so emotional, it makes me cry. So their life is, very difficult right now in Afghanistan. They, what we were working for day and night, for all those achievements, we lost them. Now they don't have even their basic human rights, which is education, which is access to, like some of the health services even, like going to school, going to work, all those things they lost. We were doing our masters together.
In law and...
In law and criminology. So when I speak to them, they are hopeless, and they are. We were about to submit our thesis, and then the country was taken over by Taliban, and then we couldn't continue in Afghanistan.
In terms of what the streets look like from your friends who are still there, if you were to be dropped into Kabul right now, what would it look like?
I know people, they had a very good lifestyle, they had a very good business, but now they have economic problems, they have financial problems. They cannot even run their daily life because everything has stopped. They are talking that everything has changed for everyone, and especially for women, because we have to wear these long dresses, otherwise we are not allowed inside the universities. And there's a ruling now that by the Taliban that the families, male families, has to control the dressing of the females. Otherwise, they will be charged and they will be put in prison. So if you ask if a male family member will be charged for it and will be put in prison, of course they will, force their female family members to wear a burqa or wear a
This
hijab.
sounds worse than it was,
of course,
25 years ago.
They know what to do now. They know how to cheat. They know how to, lie to the international community, because they now says, no, things has changed. Security is very good for everyone. We are considering women's rights. Women's rights and human rights is much better than the past 20 years.
It was all a lie.
So they're very good now on the media. They know how to use the media, how to use the social media, how to, it's somehow trick. They know the tricks right now.
What would you like to see happen now?
So what we are expecting the international community is that they have to speak and talk to the Taliban, and they have to bring pressure on them. They have to, like in the past they were having face-to-face discussions, why not now?
But if Canada has declared the Taliban still considers a terrorist organization, it's not going to have face-to-face conversations with them.
They have to continue their consultations with the Afghan people to find a solution. What could be the best thing for Afghanistan? Either speaking to them face to face, or either, to do the same as they did in 2001, go back and fight against them.
So either fight, or Canada has to figure out a way to talk to the Taliban.
Yeah. If Canada thinks, if all other international community thinks that Taliban is still a terrorist group, then yes, why don't they fight against them?
And for you personally, your two little ones, your husband, your mother-in-law, how is life?
I loved my country so much, and I still love it. But I'm lucky that I could get out with my family, that we are safe, and we end up in a very beautiful country with beautiful people here. It's a safe place for us.
Well, we're all better for your efforts. Thank you, Freshta.
Thank you so much. Thank you.